What's up, Mavericks? This is Erica Cepolo with Merchant Maverick. Today I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to make accounting and bookkeeping faster and easier. You can use ChatGPT for a lot of things, including categorizing expenses, summarizing spending, prepping QuickBooks or Xero imports, creating journal entries, and even generating monthly accounting summaries for your team. Just keep in mind that ChatGPT isn't a replacement for accounting software or a professional accountant. Always double check your numbers, reconcile everything, and verify before posting anything to your books. So here's how it works. First, you're going to want to go in and upload your spreadsheet of transactions. So we're going to go into the text box, we're going to click this plus sign, and we're going to go to Add Photos and Files. I'm going to select my file, and all I did with this was I went into Google Sheets, created a very simple list of transactions, and then downloaded it as a PDF. So I'm just going to click on that and show you what I have. Just date, description, amount, very simple. Once we have that in, we're going to go in and we're going to fill in our prompt. So I'm going to say, categorize these expenses, QuickBooks Online, using standard small business categories. Once I have that in, I'm going to click this arrow. And as you can see, here's a categorized breakdown of your transactions for QuickBooks Online using standard small business expense and income categories. ChatGPT has the date, description, amount, and the suggested QuickBooks Online category. Now, again, you'll want to go in, you'll want to make sure that the description, the dates, the amounts, everything lines up with your spreadsheet, what you have in your accounting software, your bank statement, whatever. ChatGPT does make mistakes, and you don't want a little mistake to throw off your books entirely. So once we scroll to the bottom, you're going to see that ChatGPT is offering to do a few things for us. This is one of the things I love about ChatGPT. You may go in here to do one thing, and even if you don't know the full capabilities of what ChatGPT can do, it'll often give you prompts and say, would you like me to do this for you? So even if you don't know what you're doing, it gives you some ideas of its capabilities. This is saying, would I like it to summarize total spending by category, create journal entries, or reformat this for QuickBooks import? It can also add branding or a team summary PDF if you plan to share it. So I actually want it to do all of these things, but we're just going to go through step by step, and we'll say summarize total spending by category. You could say something like, show me how much I spent in each category this month, something like that. And we're going to submit that. As here's our spending summary by category. So as you can see, it's broke down repairs and maintenance and supplies, utilities, insurance expenses. You go down, it shows total expenses and total income and our net income, which would be expenses subtracted from our total income. So then again, ChatGPT gives us some more ideas. Would we like it to create a bar chart showing spending by category, or export this as a QuickBooks Ready CSV or branded PDF for your team? I didn't really plan on doing this, but I think it would be cool just to see a bar chart. It'd just be cool to kind of get a different view of this instead of it just kind of in a table. So sometimes when you ask it to create charts and things like this, it may take just a few seconds, but it typically doesn't take long. As you can see, it's analyzing. It is creating this bar chart, and it shows our spending by category, which gives us just a different way to kind of easily see where we're spending the most money, where we're not spending a lot of money, and things like that. So would you like me to export this chart? No, we don't want this chart. I'm going to go back and say, I want to export this as a QuickBooks Ready CSV. And again, it's analyzing. So once you have this, you'll just be able to easily import this into QuickBooks Online. If you can say export this as a QuickBooks Ready file, we have it ready to download. We would just click on that and it would download that. It says, would you like me to include income totals in a second CSV or keep this strictly for expenses only? Can you add everything that was in the PDF that I uploaded? So that's not going to show income, what it just generated. So we're going to now have it do income and expenses in that original PDF that I showed you. So this includes all transactions from the uploaded PDF. It's categorized and formatted for import. Again, we would just click on this to download that. Would you also like me to generate journal entries from these transactions? That is something I would want to do. If it doesn't give you that prompt, you could just simply go in and say, could you create journal entries for these transactions? And this is actually a really cool feature, and I'll show you why just as soon as it's done analyzing. And it's actually not going to show me, it's in a CSV. Could you show me what journal entries you created? So if you didn't want to go into that file, you can just say something like, could you show me what journal entries you created? And this is what it's going to look like. As you can see, it's the date, the account, and it even debits and credits everything for you. Shows total debits equals total credit, so it's balanced and ready for import. Would you like me to include account type mappings? We're not going to go that deep into it, but as you can see, ChatGPT comes up with all of these prompts that give you all of these ideas for things that you can do. So you may come in here just wanting to make a QuickBooks ready CSV, and you come out with a bunch of charts and all kinds of different things. It's really neat just to mess around with. Once we're done with that, let's say that we want to create a summary for our team. So we can write something like, write a one-page accounting summary, revenue, expenses, highlights, and next steps. And again, you can kind of mess around with the prompts just based on what you want to get out of this, just based on how your business operates. The thing is, if you put in information and it's not putting out what you want to see, you can just go back in there and get more specific with your prompts and get exactly what you want. So as you can see, here's a polished one-page accounting summary for our transactions. It's prepared for company records. It shows the period covered, gives revenue overview, an expense breakdown, financial highlights, and then next steps. You can even format this as a branded PDF report with your company name and logo for sharing with your accountant or team. But we're not going to do that, but that is an option that you can do. It's really great for generating reports. But again, you just want to go in and you want to make sure everything is accurate before you're sending that out, because it can make mistakes. If you plan on using ChatGPT a lot and you plan on uploading a lot of files, I do recommend that you upgrade to a paid plan, because while you can do this on a free plan, there are limitations. So if you plan on uploading weekly expense reports, things like that, you're going to want to have a paid plan. They're really affordable. It's, I believe, $20 a month for a personal plan, $25 for a business plan. So if you plan to use ChatGPT a lot, again, that's something worth looking into, but the free plan will work if you don't plan on using it that much. That's it. ChatGPT helps take the busy work out of bookkeeping so you can stay organized and spend more time running your business. If you found this helpful, make sure to check out merchantmaverick.com for more tools and guides to help you run your business smarter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.